Hey, what's up, Zombie Boss here. Today we are going to be on Skyrim and I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to get your bow skill maxed out to where you're doing the most amount of damage you can with the bow at a time. So, what I would recommend while starting this character is first off, your race would be Wood Elf. So, Wood Elves are very good at the art of archery, the light armor skill, the sneaking, lockpicking, pickpocketing. That's their forte. So you start off with 25 points in your archery instead of 15 like every other one. And then all of your other sneak skills like light armor, sneak, lockpicking, pickpocketing start off at 15. So you're already at an advantage with your archery being at 25. So the next thing that I would recommend, obviously, level up your skill tree to where you want it. See, like here, I don't have the second one here because I feel like that makes my game run too slow. When it slows down all that much, I'm a faster paced person, but I wanted to make an archer build, so I customized it to how I wanted it. 25% is fine for me, so that's what I used here. Another big thing that I did that I'm probably sure most of you have seen already is my smithing is maxed out, and that leads me into my next thing with dragon armor and dragon weapons. So, I don't know if it's the best, so don't quote me. You can get Ariel's bow and you can do some cool stuff with that, but I feel like Ariel's bow you have to charge up all the time, and it's not very good if it's not charged up. So what I've done is I've made a dragon bone bow. I've legendaried it, made it as good as it can be pretty much, except for the enchantment. You can put better enchantments on it, but I'm not a very enchantment kind of person, if that makes any sense. So I found the best enchantment that I had on any weapon, disenchanted it, put it on this one, so that even when the enchantment runs out, because sometimes I just don't like to redo the enchantment on the bow, this still does what's the base damage? I forgot. 142 base damage when I'm wearing all my stuff. So yeah, it really does do a lot of damage. And the highest arrows that I can find for damage are dragon bone arrows, which, if you're farther along in the game like I am, are not very hard to come across. Well, you don't come across them at all, actually. You have to craft them. And they're not hard to craft at all. It doesn't take pretty much anything. I can get 200 at a time if I'm trying hard enough, but all you have to do is get a piece of firewood and a dragon bone. And right now, I think I have like 15 dragon bones in that chest right there. And then all you have to do is go chop wood, and then that's so many dragon bone arrows because you make 24 at a time. And these things do wonders. They are so good. Just give me the arrow back. God. Okay, okay, there's the arrow. Okay, we got this. But I would really recommend making those arrows, but only using them in certain situations like boss fights and other stuff like that. So the next thing that you want to look at is your armor. What armor are you wearing that can help you? This is Deathbrand armor. If you want to know how to get that, I can show y'all, but that's basically the best light armor rating in the game. If you want to see how to get that, I can show y'all. Just leave a comment saying that you want to see it. But what we're here to talk about is the archery base. So my archery armor is the dragon scale armor. This is the light armor version of dragon bone armor. It just makes it to where I can sneak around a lot better, and that's the playstyle we're going for. So the armor piece, the body piece, is you can't enchant it with a bow. You can't enchant it with an enchantment to help a bow. So I just did it to increase my health, just because there wasn't really anything else I wanted to put on it. I don't want to like go all the way into it. My boots really aren't. I don't see a need to do it unless you found like an enchantment to carry more. But I mean, I just clean my inventory out almost every time I do a mission, so I'm never over the limit. Here's where it really comes into play for this. I have my helmet and my gauntlets both do 15% more damage with bows. So that's 30% more damage with bows just on my helmet. Sure, if you leveled up your enchanting skill more, you could probably get 25% more damage with bows, and then put a ring and a necklace on, which I have the necklace for bows, and then I have this one for sneaking, just for those sneak attacks, to where you can do more damage, double damage, triple damage when you're sneaking with the bow. So it is pretty beneficial to run light armor and some sneaking something on just so that you're almost always guaranteed your first hit is going to be double damage, triple damage, or whatever you're doing. But you could just as easily put on a ring of more damage while doing more damage while using a bow, and then that'll bring you up to, if I'm doing 15 on each, 15, 13, 15, 15. So that right there is how much? That's 30. That right there would be 45, and then this right here would be 58. So you're doing 58% more damage with bows, which is not bad at all, especially since I'm already doing 100 and no, I'm doing 210 damage with the bow as it is already. So putting 58% on top of that would definitely increase your DPS by quite a lot. So now I just want to really demonstrate how good this build can be if you use it correctly. So the playstyle that I would say that you should use is one that's very slow. Not slow in the sense of like you have to sneak around everywhere you go, but find your enemies, stay far away from them, like this mammoth here, sneak, and just get that first shot in as a sneak mode, and then you can kill him. See, this is insane DPS right here. I just killed a mammoth in 2 shots with these arrows. It's I've never done this before in Skyrim. I've played this game for years and years and years, but I've never gone this in depth, and this by far has to be the best way that I've ever played the game. Going all out on enchantments, going all out on bows, doing that kind of stuff. See, I just one-shot that man. He didn't stand a chance. Imagine going through like a dungeon with just draugrs. You don't even have to sneak. So if you follow this guide, if you do that, you can even customize it to what you want. Instead of maxing out smithing, you can max out your enchantment, and then you might be able to balance the damage with more enchantments on lesser armor pieces. It's all up to you, but this is what I did for me. If you enjoyed this video and or learned something, definitely leave a like on this. Subscribe for more. I'm thinking of doing a lot more Skyrim videos. I'm getting all my achievements done so that I can bring y'all how-tos on hard achievements. I can bring how-tos on how to find really good armor like that death brand I talked about. So definitely be looking out for stuff like that, and comment if you want it. Anyways, my name has been Zombie Boss, and I am out. Peace.